So let us talk about total landed price of every imported car. So with this video, I'm going to give you an example with the CX5 2-liter petrol 2019 model. This is one of our best sellers here at Explore Car Imports, and help you understand when I give you a total landed price, what does it include? So it has two major parameters. One is the local charge and two, the foreign charges. So what is local charge? What is foreign charges? So local charges is what you're going to pay when this car arrives, and they're always fixed 100%. So zikona import duty. This is what KRA will invoice you, and for you will pay them directly because of the tax for this car after its evaluation. Number two ni clearance fee pale kwa port, clearing and forwarding. So this one is done by the agents pale kwa port, the port authorities, and they're able to give you a sum amount of everything you're going to pay for registration, for number plates, for logbooks, for those levies. So they're just going to give you a total amount based on the car you've been able to bring, plus those charges, the number plate, those ones. Then number three is carrier service fee. Carrier service fee is if you'd want your unit to be brought from Mombasa all the way to Nairobi, that one is inclusive here. But if you do not want and you'd want to go for it directly, then hiyo tunatoa. And then lastly, the most important is our facilitation fee, our agent fee, which is always a flat price of 50,000 Kenyan shillings in this case. So that's fixed, okay? So that is local charges. The number two is foreign charges. These are, the prices you pay huko Japan to get your car, for it to be inspected, for it to be shipped all the way to the port of Mombasa. So I will be able to help you understand how best we go about with this CX5 2-liter petrol year 2019. So first, I start with the budget range. So they are coming in from 2.7 million all the way to 3 million. And why there's this range is because mileages are different, grade levels are different, and the trims or the specs they're also different. So if you'd want to go for cleaner units, then you're supposed to be heading to 2.93 million. If you'd want to go for the higher mileages and your budget is just 2.7, then that's okay for you. So in this case, let's work with 2.8 million Kenyan shillings. So you've come to me, you're saying I would want a 2-liter petrol CX5 2019 model, and my budget is 2.8 million Kenyan shillings. So I'm authorized to give you a cost build up. So tunatoa kwanza the local charges, na kwambia hizo zikwe ready because this is what you're going to pay when this car arrives here in Kenya. So one, it's import duty. The most basic, because they always vary, is from 730,000 Kenyan shillings. So tunaeka hiyo 730 kwa KRA, tunaeka 65,000 kwa clearing fees, tunaeka 25,000 kwa carrier service fee, alafu tunaeka 50,000 yetu hapo kwa facilitation fee, which is for you to decide actually if you'd want your 2.8 to be inclusive of our service fee or we lipe ikiwa kando. But for this case, let us include it because this is now your budget and you have said every cost should be inclusive. Yours is like all inclusive. So here tumetoa local charges because they're always fixed, and that is money you should be ready with at any time. So that sum amount from 2.8 million leaves us with like 1.93 million Kenyan shillings to now take to go buy this car from Japan, have it inspected, have it transported to the port, ndio sasa ikwe deregistered, alafu ikwe sasa exported, in that case imported to the port of Mombasa. So 1.93 million Kenyan shillings is what we are able to go give our agent on ground to help us shop for you the car of your liking with the budget you have. So this budget, 1.93, from an importer's perspective, is a very good budget to get you a cleaner unit of a CX5. 4.5 grade, mileage is 80,000 and below, and good specs here and there. They don't usually come that extravagant, not like the 2.5 liter ones. So 1.93 is okay. So 1.93 is now what is going to be used to get your car either from the stock they have or from the auction, and then get this car transported to the inspection area. Gari yako lazima iko inspected and approved for export, then it is deregistered, then transported to mahali zinapelekwa zipangwe kwa the ship, and then now what is now going to be paid for shipment fee, the freight. So the cost and the freight, this is now inclusive with your 1.93. So it's always a whole amount, otherwise doing a breakdown and do sending each time, every process is there, it's always hectic and a lot. So 1.93 is what is going to be your fee for huko ndio sasa gari kufikia. So you see, it's that simple. So that is how we arrive at your 2.8 million Kenyan shillings, and that is how you get your CX5 2-liter petrol 2019 model. The only challenge I do have with, clients, especially the ones that are trying out imports, is you come with very unrealistic budgets and very high expectations. So you come to me and you'd want those high trims, but then you see like the 2.5 liter petrol all-wheel drive, the 25 SL one, it's from 2.9 million Kenyan shillings, but your budget is 2.6, 2.5. So it doesn't cut it. So I'll be able to guide you based on the ranges that are there with the prices. Is a CX5 2-liter 2019 model, then guide you through your budget and tell you what it can really get you. So you have to be realistic with your budget one, and then the expectations should match the budget you have. So that is how we arrive at total landed cost, and this is something you're supposed to understand and get from every agent you're approaching, and that is what we do here at Explorer Imports. Now I am happy that you get to understand total landed price. So what is your unit of interest? So keep it Explorer Imports.